Hey, hello. How you doing? Okay, so we are live, or hopefully we're live. Right, if you can give us a shout and let us know you're there, just say hello and where are you from? Let us know whereabouts in the world or whereabouts in the country you're from. At the moment, we are live in the studio up in County Durham. We are just twiddling to see where we are live, and we are doing our very best to go live in multiple places. It's still a new thing for us. We're trying out new software. We are going live in multiple places. We have got about 8 people watching. Okay, so you 8 people at the moment, if you can say hello, that'd be really good. Just while we do the final. Oh, there you go. We are there. So say hello, everybody.
Yeah, let us know where you're from. If you're watching, just let us know where you're from. It'd be lovely to hear from you.
We're doing readings tonight. We're going to use this deck, the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. It's our latest in hopefully a long line of what is to come. Right. Also, we've got lots of news, haven't we?
We've been really busy.
Yeah,
so busy.
We've got lots of news going on.
So busy.
Yeah, we've got lots of news everywhere. We're also using this deck, which is the Ogham Treelord deck. So if you would like a reading, get in quick. Let us know that you want a reading. And we have Kaylee. Hello, Kaylee.
Hello, Kay.
Kaylee
is my baby.
Kaylee is our admin tonight.
Yeah, Kaylee's looking after us.
If we get anything untoward coming on here tonight, any people who want to recruit you into their religious organisation, and Kaylee is going to step in and bang them.
Yes.
She's going to kick them out. She's going to be ruthless.
Last week we did miss a lot of comments as well, so we do apologise for that. We hope, Kay. Yeah, we did miss a lot of comments last week. So if you did ask for a reading last week, then we're really sorry if we didn't get round to you, because we saw a lot of comments after the live. So all we can say is just keep commenting if you'd like a reading. If you'd like healing, there'll be a healing section later. We're going to look at the spiritual meaning of Easter as well tonight, as it's Easter Sunday too. Okay,
so we're up to about 13 people at the moment, and we're still waiting for someone to say hello.
Yes, well, apart from Kay. Yeah, Kaylee did. Oh, Patrick Monaghan. Hello.
Hi,
how are you? If you'd like a reading, let us know in the comments. I do have my tarot, Faithful Tarot, always. And also this evening, I do have my favourite pendulum, my clear quartz pendulum. So if you do want a yes-no answer, then I've got that as well. So yeah, let us know. So those comments aren't coming up in here, are they? I did get it right. Yes, please. Okay. Do you have any questions, Patrick?
Or a topic? Is there an area that you wanted us to look at, or do you want general reading? Or yeah, let us know. Let us know. But it's all good. This is going to be a regular event for us. We did it last Sunday and the Sunday before that. Because we're launching these are being launched on the 12th on Kickstarter, would you believe?
Mm.
On Kickstarter. And if you want to follow us, this is how organised we are, see? We are so organised. We have got everything under control. We know what we're doing.
We have been so busy, haven't we, today? I haven't actually stopped all day trying to get this ready for launch.
This is a really good place to look. So have a look. Have a look at the Kickstarter.
Yes. Okay.
And we will be live we're not live. We will launch it. We are launching it on the 12th, which happens to be Sonia's birthday. And it's also the numerology. The numerology of the 12th is magnificent. So after studying all the numerology and after studying astrology and after studying a couple of other ologies as well, we decided Soniaology. Yeah, there was Soniaology, there was astrology, and there was numerology. We decided the 12th would be good for us. So that's Wednesday. So come in on Wednesday and grab yourself a bargain.
We might do live on Wednesday, actually, on
Yeah.
my birthday.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Possible.
We can do a live on Wednesday.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
We will give you an update of everything that's going on. Patrick, thank you for sharing.
And I've pulled a card
Thank
for you,
you.
Patrick, as we've been chatting. And the card that I've pulled for you is the stag, and the word is independence. So that tells me straight away that you are in charge, you are leading, you are where you need to be. It's almost as though you're looking after everybody. It's almost as though you are the one that people look up to.
The wonderful thing about the stag, as it's been portrayed here, is it's a 14-pointer, which means it's at least 14 years old. Stags grow a new point every year, or a new pair of points every year. So that is about 14 years old. So that is a mature stag. And the Druids believed that within the stag's horns, the antlers, it carried the globe, it carried the orb. And the orb is the famous Druid's biscuit, which they would distribute to all the parishioners, all the commoners, all the people that come to their festival as they preached. So what it's telling me is that you are carrying the orb, you've got carrying the world, you've got the world on your shoulders, and you're proud to do so. So just think about that, how you're carrying the world, and the fact that you're recognized as the stag, as the father figure, as the mature, the maturity in the family, and you are the sort of wise one, the druid, so to speak. So just think about that and how that sort of compares. But so with everything like that, what you've got to think about is, how much do you give out? Are you giving out too much? The more you give out, the more you attract. The more you attract, the more you give out. And so it's endless. And so it just goes on and on and on. But there comes a point where you've got to say, whoa, hold on a minute. I'm where I'm supposed to be. This is it. This is where I'm supposed to be. I'm happy with where I am. I don't need to go any further. I don't need to expand any further. So that's the point where you say, well, okay, I can afford to retract. I don't have to give so much. So if that works for you, if you've reached that point, I hope that's, yeah.
And also with the stag, you'll see that the wording is in green and it's a number 1. Now, that means it's earth tide, it's an earth animal. And also the green in the deck, we've got 5 suits in the deck that relate to the tarot. So this relates to the Ace of Pentacles. And for me, that's health, wealth, and happiness. So they're the things that are going on for you as well. Health, wealth, and happiness. That's what's coming up. But I do feel that you do have to make a decision as well. Oh God, sorry, I'm reading comments at the same time. Yeah, you have got a decision to make, Patrick, and you're going to go with your heart and not your head. It's important not to overthink the decision that's coming up. It's important to go with your heart and not your head. I hope that helps.
Bless.
Okay. Yeah, bless you. But do you teach spiritually? Because I feel like there's teacher vibes coming from you as well. So I think that might be where the decision needs to be made.
Amy, hiya, hello.
Okay, if you'd like a reading tonight, we're here for the next about 45 minutes.
Half an hour.
Half an hour, something like that. Yes, you do teach. Okay.
That's where the
Cool.
wisdom comes in.
Yeah, and this is where there is going to be a slight shift, I think. But it's go with what you love. Go with what you love rather than what someone wants you to do. Go with what you love. Very cool. Okay, if you'd like a reading, let us know though, because we are here. What was we going to talk about tonight? The hair and Easter.
Yes, the new Facebook page for ASO. I'd love to link you, but I don't know where to.
No,
find
it's
it.
going live on there. This
Oh,
is
right.
live on there
Yeah,
as well, but
okay.
not everybody will notice it. No.
Right, so where's the link for it?
Now that might be a bit difficult because we're on your computer and I haven't got my computer. I don't know. Click. You've spoken from it, so you must have it open.
No.
But how did you comment with that link?
We are so organised tonight, aren't we? We are so organised.
Do apologise.
Right, so we are. Right, the Sonia was talking about the hair, so Sonia's going to talk about the hair while I try and find it. Right, so what we would like you to do is...
It's not the right one.
So Sonia's going to talk about the hair, and she's going to tell you all about the hair and the relationship with Easter.
Okay, well, the hair. You've gone off the live. I don't know where we are. You really are discombobulating me. You need to get the other page up as well.
What page are you talking about now?
So we can see comments, because I can't. There's no comments coming through. So please bear with us because no comments are coming through. And if you'd like a reading again, then please comment and let us know. So the hair is all about fertility. Again, the hair lives in both worlds, above and below. And it drifts between the spiritual and the physical. I'll let you talk about the hair because I'm really not. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not with it this evening.
Okay, so Easter, we've got Ostara, or we've got Easter. And if you look at sort of where does Easter come from? Believe it or not, it comes from Essex. The celebration of Easter at this time of the year, it comes from Essex. It comes from Ched, a priest named Ched, who come down from Northumbria. And it come from the Holy Island, Lindisfarne, come down the east coast and stopped in Essex, Malden, just this side of the Colchester estuary. And he built on a Roman castle, and he was very successful. And he was so successful that the demolished Roman castle, he used it to build a church and a monastery. After he built a monastery, him and his two brothers, they established a church and a monastery in Tilbury and one in Chadwell Heath. Chadwell Heath. It was a healing sanctuary that he put in the river, the well that he got from the well. He used the well for healing, and so it became Chadwell. Okay, so he was called back to Northumbria because he was so successful, and he was teaching other priests how to be successful in their churches. This is way back in the 6th century. So if you go to Bradwell-on-Sea, you will find the evidence of his monastery. It's called St. Peter's Church. If you go to Tilbury, you will find evidence of his brother. And if you go to Chadwell Heath, you will find the well, where there is a landmark there of the original well, on the corner of Billet Road and Hainault Road. Well, they decided that Easter, Ostara, Freya, and Brigid, the pagans all celebrated. So they shifted the second coming to April. It was in December, and they shifted it to April. A group of priests, monks, bishops, they all decided that it would be a good time, Easter would be a good time to celebrate. And so Easter came into being. So Ched come back to Essex. He had the biggest community of churches, and he encouraged all the people of Essex to go to his churches to change from Easter, from Ostara, from Freya, Bridget, to Easter. And so it's called Easter Second Coming. And that is where Easter originally comes from. It's a transference from Ostara to a Christian celebration. So instead of a spiritual celebration, it became religious, it became Christian. And it started here in Essex. Well, not here in Essex, there in Essex.
Well, yeah, because we're not in Essex. Far
So,
from it.
if anybody ever says, what is Essex famous for? It's famous for changing the date of the Second Coming and calling it Easter. There you go. I'm a mine of useless information.
Okay. We do have a couple more comments. We have Bridget Thompson, who said, I'd love a card. Your day looks amazing. Thank you.
And we've also got Sandra. Hello, Sandra.
I would like a card as well.
Bridget, do you have a topic? Have you got a question? What would you like? Do you have a topic, an area that you would like us to look at? We've only got one deck of cards today.
Yeah, so we have to share them.
Sonia forgot her cards. So we're just using my deck of cards. At the moment, there's only 3 decks in existence.
The next 3 months.
And so what we've got is... Oh,
You can't hold it up too high.
I don't know if you can see that. There you go.
The hedgehog. And the word on the card is fragility. And it's number 3 of the fire, which relates to the wands, the 3 of wands. And the hedgehog, he curls up in a ball when he needs to. So I feel like, Bridget, there's a need for peace and quiet, or a need for a retreat. There's a need to go within, yourself, a need to find peace as well. But I do feel that that's going to be like a roller coaster ride, in that you're going to suddenly really go out there. I feel a real big change come in. Do you feel a big shift? I've got a big shift with you, Bridget, a massive shift. Go from one complete change, absolute complete change, to sheer excitement. And then I've got really happy vibes as well. So I've got this peaceful time, and then I've got this swift movement into something exciting. So I don't know if you've got something planned or whether it's going to be something unexpected. But yeah, that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to take 3 months to happen either. I feel that's happening within the next few weeks. Do you pick up anything on that?
My feeling is that you've been sort of hibernating. So you've been hibernating for the winter, and you're just sort of coming forward, and you're just sort of making steady progress. So you're sort of building up and building out. So sort of as you're sort of building up and building out, as you're coming out of this sort of hibernation, you've just sort of been hiding yourself away and keeping yourself quiet and deliberately not pushing yourself forward. And you've suddenly decided, okay, I'm going to push myself forward. So this is what Sonia's saying about you getting out there, and sort of there's a promotion. Either you've just had a promotion or you're about to be promoted. It's a new job offer there. So it's the same job that what you was doing, but it's different. And I feel that you've just sort of stepped into it, and you're sort of, what do I do? Well, the answer's simple. Push yourself forward, go forward, run with it. Whatever it is you've just been given or about to be given, run with it. Just grab it and run. Both hands, grab it and run. And you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You haven't got to worry about where you're running. Just grab this opportunity and run. And let Spirit take you.
Yeah, and I always pull another couple of cards to get further messages from the tarot, and I've pulled both threes: the Empress, which is a major arcana, and also the Three of Pentacles, which again is collaboration with others and standing your ground. Because if you look at the picture, he's standing up higher, so it's almost as though you need to stand your ground around work as well. You need to stand firm in what you want and what you're, I don't know whether you're entitled to, because I don't like that word, but I do feel it's make sure you get what you're entitled to around that as well. But also with 3 as well, it's a really powerful number, the power of 3, and it's come up quite a lot in these cards. So look for the number 3, the number 33, the number 333 as well, because they're going to be important. You'll get your validation when those numbers and symbols show up for you. So look around for the number 3 in any form as well.
You see, the most amazing thing about tonight is Sonia and I are together.
Yeah, that's quite amazing actually.
Right, so hey Claire, right, these cards, right? these cards, right? These have taken 3 years. This is 3 years of work. Sonia and I have worked for 3 years on these cards. Right now, Sonia's done all the artwork, and I've done all the writing. So what Sonia's determined to do is fall back on her tarot.
I do. I can't help it. The tarot will still give me extra. And actually, this is the whole. Now, I'm actually going to tell a story now.
Because Sonia's sitting next to me. Sonia's.
No.
I'm a druid. I'm a practicing druid. I love nature. I work with nature. I work with trees. And Sonia seems to be quite intimidating sitting next to me.
I'm not intimidated by you. No. But what I will say is,
See how much Sonia's using the tarot, and she's not using these cards that took 3 years to build.
I am. But listen to me. When I first, what I did is I had a tarot deck made with my own Spiritual Center logo on the back, which I use all the time for personal readings when they're in person. Now, I love working with the animals alongside my tarot. I wanted the two to work together. So I decided to draw my own animals, and then I could put a deck that would match. The backs would be the same as my tarot deck, and I'd have a matching pair because I have OCD and I like everything to match. So that's why I did that. But with my readings, these oracle cards are a complement to the tarot. They're not instead of the tarot. No. They're a complement. So I will use them. I've still got my pendulum. I'm not going to stop using my pendulum because I've got the animal cards. The animal cards will give me direction, and the tarot will clarify what I'm doing. So, yeah, they'll still be there. Tarot comes everywhere with me. I'll never, ever let it go. But hello, Claire. It's lovely to see you. If you would like a card or a reading with the animal deck or the tarot.
Right, or for those of you that are out there, can we have some hearts and some likes?
And some shares, please.
And can you let us know where you are? Because what we need to do is bump this up. We need to get this recognised, so we need to bump it up. So if you, Claire, have you got a topic? Do you want to know what's going on?
Right, I'm going into Sandra relationship now.
Yeah, so if you can give some likes and some love hearts and spread the word, that would be really good. We want to bump it up a little bit.
Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting for Sandra.
I'd be interested in your take on it.
Ooh.
And Sonia's resorted to tarot.
No, Sonia's got tarot alongside.
Hello, Anne.
And we have Queen Bee, Sandra. Bee dedication. But are you the Queen Bee or are you the worker?
Or are you the guardian?
Or are you the guardian? So the Queen Bee is, I feel Queen Bee. And you should put yourself in that position with regard to the relationships. I think that you need to put yourself right up there first and let everybody run around after you. That's what I think you should do. Seriously, though, I do. I feel that that is where your position is, and that's where you need to be. But I do feel like there is a feeling of you're not sure of your next move or what's going on. But I do feel that there is clarity coming for you around a relationship. Because I feel that you've been unsure of something. But if that's the case, can you let us know?
Well, the advantage of being the queen bee is that everybody runs around after you. So let them. Don't interfere. Don't interfere with them running around after you. If they want to run around after you, let them do it. Don't stop them from doing it. Encourage them to do it. You've earned your right. You've earned your place. It's where you deserve to be right now. So make the most of it. Make the most of it. If one person starts running around after you, they'll all start running around after you. And good for you. Let it happen. With regards to a relationship, yeah, you've put enough into this relationship. You've worked hard. You've put enough into this relationship. So stop. So stop. You don't have to put as much into this relationship. You really don't. This relationship is going to survive. This relationship is going to go forward. You're going to carry this relationship forward. By doing less, you will make this relationship stronger. So let it happen. But on your rules, on your say-so, the way you are. Just do it your way.
It has just ended. No, I don't think it has. You might think it has. I don't get that. Do you get that?
Right. So take it forward. Take it forward on your terms, your way. This is the way it is. And just let what's going to happen, happen. But it's on your terms. You've put enough into it. So now it's time to say, yes, what's done is done. I've put enough into it. I'm happy with myself for what I did. That's the best way forward. And then let whatever happens, happen. You have done the best you could. You did what you're supposed to do. There's no regrets. Yeah? You are the queen bee. Let everybody run around after you. Let everybody come to you. Let everybody work for you. That's the way it should be. All right. Hope that's good for you, Sandra. If that's what you're looking for, yeah, give us a little like. Let us know.
Yeah. And please, for everybody, to please like and share the posts. I know I'm not really with it tonight, and I do apologise, but we're trying to get there. It's because I'm sitting next to him. If I'm not sitting next to him, I'm fine. He disturbs my reading ability.
Normally we're on two different.
Yeah. Normally we're 300 miles away from each other.
Yeah, normally we're 300. Distance makes the heart grow fonder. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what they say. Okay, so I hope that resonates, Sandra, but I wouldn't call it an ending as such yet. But there.
Yeah, love to you, Sandra. Thank you.
Love you too. Okay, so Claire would like one from the animal thing. Our animal deck.
All right, what about Claire? What do you want your reading about? Family life.
And we have number 6, the seal. So what does the seal do? The seal is happier when he's in the sea and he's swimming. You get him up on land, your religious path. You get him up on land and he's really unhappy. He blubbers around. It takes him forever to get up. He's slow. So I think, Claire, I think you've answered your own question here. I'm not going to say what I was going to say because I think that is giving you direct, and we can never tell someone what to do. But I feel that within this situation, something is making you feel very clumsy about a certain type of religion, and it doesn't sit well with your spiritual beliefs. So be carefree. You don't actually have to direct yourself into one religion. I think Bruce is probably one of the people I've met who follows more religions than these other sinners. It's just like, I follow this, I follow this, I follow this. But that's what I want to say to you. Don't restrict yourself. you know, the seal is happy when he's carefree and he's out there playing. So be more light-hearted about which pathway you're going down. Yeah, what do you get for Claire with the seal?
Yeah, well, with religion, the problem with religion is it's very blind alley. You walk down a blind alley, you walk down an alley, and you're just kept in that alley, and you're walking down that alley towards the end, and you just keep soldiering on. So religion keeps you very much in that alleyway, and it keeps you moving forward. But that's great. That's really good. A lot of people like that. They don't like to see outside of the alley. They like to stay in that path, on that path, and just going forwards. Well, that's great for some people, but you're not some people, Claire. You're extraordinary. You are absolutely amazing. Yeah, you are absolutely amazing. The fact that you don't want to be in that alley and you want to look over the wall and you want to see what's over there and over there, that's great. That's great. That's the way it should be. This is spirituality. Spirituality. I'm a Christian. I'm a druid. I'm also a monk. My guides are from all over the place. Padre Pio, I include as one of my guides, one of my leading guides. I've got a Tibetan monk there as well who comes forward. He gives me guidance. Christianity is very big for me. Druidry is very big for me. I'm under stress now with all these different religions. I like Buddhism. Buddhism's very good. I also like the Greeks' philosophy. The Greeks' philosophy was man-made gods. Odin, Freya, and Anubis. Anubis is Egyptian.
Egyptian, yeah.
I love the Egyptians. I don't have a lot to do with them because they don't like me. I don't know why that is. I like the Greeks because they've got all their man-made gods. The Egyptians, they're all man-made gods. They're men that walked on this earth that are now gods, which is the same as Jesus Christ. He walked on this earth and he's now a god. Well, he's a god to me. But yeah, I get it. Freya, absolutely Freya. Love Freya. Freya comes in with the east wind, which is now, and she works with the east wind coming across. Anubis, I can't give you a lot about. Odin, I love Odin. I'm on the wrong arm. There's Odin. Oh, with the two. How can I show you my arm? There. With the two ravens. Thought and mind. So yes, I work with Odin. Odin appears in the tarot deck. He's the hangman. See. Odin is the hanged man. Do you know why he's the hanged man? He believed that hanging from his feet from the tree, the ash tree, he would get wisdom. He's got two ravens, which is Hugin and Muggin. Hugin and Muggin, the two ravens, and he used to send them out every morning to collect souls and to collect wisdom. So they would go out on the battlefields and collect the souls and bring them back to the halls of Valhalla. And then they would return to him of a night time. So collecting information and bringing back wisdom. He hung from his feet because he believed that all the wisdom would go to his head. So yes, I'm into multiple deities. I believe in multiple deities and I believe they all walk this earth. If you work with Odin, I'll tell you one that it'll work for. Tell you one that'll work for you. Branwen. Is Branwen?
Branwen, yeah.
Branwen.
Anglesey.
Work with Branwen. She's a Welsh deity. And she created what you're creating now, actually. She created a safe haven and she created a refuge for women and children. So she was very into women and children. She was a man-hater, which, no, that doesn't really fare well, but she was a man-hater. But she created refuge and nunneries all across Cornwall, all across Wales. She ended up in Anglesey. So Branwen, she was a champion for women and a champion for children, which I know is all about you. That's all about you. But she championed women and
Mm.
children. So look at Branwen as a deity, and that goes along with, you'll find out she goes along with a lot of what Odin did. Odin was a very strong influence on Britain at that time, with Bran, the river god, and Branwen. So if you ever go to Cornwall, or you ever go to Wales, North Wales, Anglesey, that sort of stuff, that sort of area, yeah, that's Branwen's territory. She was kidnapped by the Irish, and Bran, her brother, went across to Ireland, dragged her back, saved her, and she retreated. And what else goes with Branwen is, oh, you want to move to Wales? Oh, North Wales, yeah. I bet it's North Wales. Go on, say North Wales. Tell me it's North Wales. But yeah, you phoned me with that one. Me mentioning Wales, and
Yeah,
you
North
saying
Wales.
North Wales. Yeah, you phoned me with that. It's brilliant. You see how just synchronicity, isn't it? Just with these cards, there is no knowing what's going to come out. If you go to North Wales and Anglesey, you can go and see the seals.
Mm.
The seals are in Anglesey, Snowdonia.
Cairns
Brilliant.
Bay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Snowdonia.
We've waited hours to see the seals in Cairns
Ogwyn.
Bay.
Ogwyn, is that right? Ogwyn?
Ogwyn. No, that's, well, Ogwyn's, yeah.
Ogwyn.
Ogwyn.
Yeah, Snowdonia, Ogwyn.
Yeah.
Go to Ogwyn, the holiday camp in Ogwyn. They've got some beautiful chalets, log cabins, and all that. Go and buy one of their they've got log cabins for sale right now. Go into one of them. We looked at them.
Yeah.
It's going to get. We
Yeah, we stayed there,
Snowdonia,
didn't we?
just outside Snowdonia. It's
Yeah.
right on the overhead rails.
Oh, the zip wire.
The zip wire, just outside Snowdonia. Oh, I don't know, mate.
No,
I don't know. I
that
don't
one.
recognise that name. It's on the River Ogwyn, on the zip wire, just outside the zip wire. If you go to the zip wire, at the base of the zip wire, which is just like the north of Snowdonia, and as you go on the trail to the zip wire to get up to the entrance to the zip wire, Ogwyn is just on the left-hand side. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes, there you go. Go in and see that she's a lovely lady, and she helps us out 2 or 3 times. She's a lovely lady. That
Well, we were desperate that one time, weren't we? We had
Yeah.
nowhere to stay at all. It was about 7 o'clock at night, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got let down, and we
Yeah.
had nowhere to go at 7 o'clock at night. And we knocked on her door and says, "Oh, give us a chalet." And she said, "Yes, of course. Take that one. We'll sort it out tomorrow." And that was us.
Yeah.
Wonderful, beautiful, lovely lady. Beautiful
Yeah.
lady. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but
No,
I'll look
I
it up
can't.
and I'll send it to you.
So,
But
Claire,
yeah.
well, I hope that resonates with you.
The synchronicity of coming out of Wales and coming out with that. And
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely.
Follow your
lovely.
heart.
Yeah,
Definitely.
so look up Branwen, and along with Branwen, you'll also find Mary Magdalena. You'll find Mary Magdalena, who's related. You'll find Anna, the uncle, the aunt of Joseph of Arimathea. If you go to Anglesey, if you travel down into Anglesey, you'll find the church where Mother Mary is buried. Let me know you're in Anglesey and I'll tell you how to get to the church. I won't put it on here in public. It's too bothersome for everybody.
Mhm.
But I'll let you go to the church and you'll find Mother Mary, where Mother Mary was buried, laid to rest.
Mm.
So there's all sorts going on in Anglesey. But good luck with your move to Snowdonia. Let me know when you get there and we come visit. Because we come through, we go through to Snowdonia.
To get to Anglesey.
Yeah, we travel through Snowdonia because we normally go through Mid Wales up to Snowdonia.
August.
Yeah. So I'll definitely, yeah. Yeah, maybe we can holiday together, Claire. Been a long time. I haven't seen you for ages. But hey, there you go.
Yeah, that would be lovely. Well, bless you, Claire. It's lovely that you come on tonight.
Well, we've concentrated on one person. We've still got 16, 17 people out there who haven't said hello. Don't be shy. Say hello.
I think we've still got Anne. Okay, can you scroll back up on the comments?
Sonia's reading all the comments that are coming through. Because I've got my Facebook open
Yeah.
so that we can see comments. We're trying not to miss any comments.
And
Yeah.
it's notifications on his Facebook, and it's nothing to
Right,
do
so
with the live.
Anne Cunningham. Anne Cunningham.
And she wants a tarot card. Way! We like a tarot card, Anne. We love the tarot. So
Any particular
area?
Any particular area, Anne? Where would you like us to look? I don't say Snowdonia.
Okay. Card and direction for Anne.
Right, and we have. What else have we got to mention tonight? We've got a list of things to mention. Yeah, we've apologised for last week. You want to read it and say hello and where you're from? General reading, no worries, Anne.
Yeah.
Google reviews. Yes.
We need the link.
Oh, we've got no hopes of that.
No,
We're not going to do.
We'll put it in after the live. If you could please do a Google review. Yeah, thank you.
Take care, Claire.
Yeah, take care.
darling.
Okay, so Anne, I've pulled for you the Fool and the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is not really knowing what everybody else is doing. Everybody's doing their own thing and getting on with it, and not really paying attention. Actually, what you need to do is to do what you want to do. Do your own thing. Take that leap of faith. There is something that you've been thinking about doing, and now's the time to actually go ahead and do it. The Fool doesn't have any material possessions, so I feel that this could be something spiritually that you need to jump into.
Except a little dog. A little white dog with brown, not brown, orange. A little white dog with orange patches on it. If you got a little white dog with orange patches on it.
You've got the wrong page up there.
I'm seeing. I sense a little white dog, like not a Scottish Terrier, maybe a Manchester Terrier, something like that.
I'll do it.
What are you after?
The proper page. That's right, that's it. Tess, her Jack Russell in spirit. Oh.
He's there for you. He's there. I know he's there. No, I just sense.
She.
Jack Russell.
She.
Yeah, Jack Russell. I've got Manchester Terrier. Yeah, close. Close. But yeah.
So yeah, know that the animals. So that what's really strange here is that Anne chose a tarot card over the animal cards, and yet her dogs come through the tarot.
Because we're talking about animals. Look at
Yeah,
that. Look,
yeah.
how's that?
Yeah, that's quite amazing. That is quite amazing. So take that leap of faith, Anne, and jump into something spiritually. You're being guided. You're being guided by the animals. So I don't know whether that's something you want to work with animals spiritually, or quite where that is. But yeah.
Yeah. Know that Tess is taking you forward. Know that Tess is there all the time. They're there. The wonderful thing about animals is the sort of the golden rule that we just don't pick up on as humans. We don't pick up on. But if you look at animals, you look at any animal, whether it's a dog, whether it's a cat, whether it's a lizard, a snake, it doesn't matter. You look at any animal. Look at any animal out in the wild: hedgehog, badgers, hares. Doesn't matter. Look at any animal, and what's the one lesson you can take from any animal that you look at? Love the life you live. Doesn't matter. Be content with what you got. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. Be content with what you've got. Love the life you live.
Mm.
It's like a golden rule for animals. They live by it. You look at any animal anywhere, they love the life they live. And it doesn't matter what life they're living. They love the life they live. It's a golden rule. It's a brilliant rule. You can learn so much from animals just from that one rule. It's like, do I want to moan? Do I want to complain? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Well, actually, do you know what? I love the life I live. This is a good life. This is the way it is. I love the life I live. That doesn't stop you wanting more, but it makes you more content with the life that you love. Yeah. Take that. I hope you can take that, and I hope that works for you. Yeah, I hope that works for you. Okay, we've got lots of people out there who are very shy, who don't want to come forward. And we've got a number of people on YouTube who are not coming forward as well. I'll say hello, don't be afraid. Is it the fact that YouTube isn't working? We had problems with YouTube.
Yeah, we have had problems with YouTube. I just hope we haven't missed anybody's comments. That's because we did do that last week. So if we have missed you, I am sorry. But yeah, last reading for somebody before we do the healing moment. So please stay tuned because Bruce is going to take us through a lovely healing moment. If there's anybody out there who'd like one of the Animal Oracle cards, in fact, let's pull one for the.
The Five of Wands is a confusion. It's about a confusion that's going on around you. So it's okay, identifying the confusion and just saying, do you know what? You know, I don't have to be with that. I don't have to stay with that. The confusion is for somebody else. The confusion is for somebody else. Oh, look at that.
I must have known you were going to say that, Kay. Yeah, the Five of Wands is everything's up in the air. Kind of somebody's doing one thing. Nobody's really taking much notice of what the other person is doing. So therefore, don't worry about what other people are doing. Just focus on yourself and do your own thing. That's kind of the message from the two cards together.
Confusion is about other people interrupting or interfering. Well, don't let them interrupt. Don't let them interfere. If they can't interrupt and they don't interfere, where's the confusion? There isn't any confusion. So it's about you doing what you want.
Yeah, bless you, Anne. Okay, Kay, I did pull the cards before you put your name up there as the last reading. It was going to be for everybody, but as you've asked for a reading, it's for you, and it's the Wren, the Inspirer. And of course, the Robin and the Wren go together as well. And Kay's got the Robin on her wall because she won the art print last year, didn't she? So the Wren is somebody who flits from one thing to another and doesn't keep focus on one thing. But the Wren is a small bird that's unseen, but you can hear it. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. And it will flit through the branches, so you'll never get to actually see it. But it's always busy, always helping out, always doing something for someone else.
So as fast as it appears, it disappears. So this is sort of the underlying message. So like, if you look for it, you're not going to see it. If you wait for it, it'll appear. As soon as it appears, it'll disappear. So it's just there all the time, and it's sort of leading you forward. It'll take you into it, and it'll bring you out of it just as quick. But what it's also saying is, if you look at the leaf,
Hold it down.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
So that's a holly leaf. That's a fresh holly leaf. So that's here and now, a fresh holly leaf. So if you look at the holly, as we go through into the summer solstice and the holly takes over, so you're looking at around about June time. So around about June time, July time, that's when the leaves turn. And that's when, at the moment, you can get a holly leaf and just grab it and hold it. But come June, July, after the solstice, if you touch a holly leaf, you're going to get prickled. So what it's saying, what you've got around you, the opportunity that's around you at the moment, grab it with both hands and hold it. Do it right now. Do it here and now. So whatever opportunity is there, or just sitting there, or just sort of you're thinking about reaching out for it, reach for it. Go for it now. And that's going to mature, and that's going to look after you come June, July. So June, July, and all the way through, you're made. You're made. That's your time to shine. June, July, through to the rest of the year. You're going to have an easy ride. you're protected, you're looked after. You'll have an easy ride from June, July. So just get through these next couple of months where opportunities will come in abundance, and just grab those opportunities as they come. Don't be afraid to reach out and just grab it. You're not going to get hurt. You can't get hurt by it. Perhaps there's a new love. Perhaps there's a new love coming into your life. It could be a new love coming into your life. As it comes into your life, hold it, grab it, hold it. And then throughout the rest of the year, that's going to protect you and hold you and keep you, and that'll allow you to prosper. All right?
And just as Bruce said, perhaps it's a new love, I pulled the Page of Cups, which brings that new love. The page is all about new love. It can be a new baby as well. So it might not be UK, but it might be someone around you. But yeah, there's new life coming as well as new love. And also the salmon's in the cup. And I always think of the salmon when I see the Page of Cups, in that there will be obstacles, but you'll jump over those obstacles. You'll jump over the hurdles that come in.
No, not for you. You're going to get done for paternity. There's going to be a paternity suit coming. Your little runt of a dog is going to get out. And,
He doesn't have any idea.
The owner of the other dog is going to come knocking.
He's lovely.
Your dog's the father of these puppies.
Yeah, new baby's coming. It could be.
Yeah.
Could be. I was going to be a dad.
But to everybody else, Kaylee is Sonia's daughter, and Kaylee is in charge of our messages and admin. He's only a pup. He's learning, Kay. He's learning. Keep an eye on him. What is he? He's 2 years old. That makes him a teenager. You know what teenage boys get up to. Yeah, Kaylee is Sonia's daughter. So Kaylee looks after our messages and does all that sort of thing. So she's here regular. So Kaylee's going to give us an update each week on what's happening in her life, because we all want to be nosy, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, people, if I can ask you, as it's Easter Sunday, can I ask you to bring your hands together? So just bring your fingertips, bring your palms together. Now, this isn't religious. This isn't praying. This isn't a prayer. You're welcome, Kay.
Love you, Kay.
It isn't a prayer. If you go back to the hieroglyphs, if you go back to cuneiform, the earliest form of writing was all pictures. That's all like pictographs and all that, all put together. So if you look at cuneiform, you look at hieroglyphics, the Egyptian in the tombs, and you'll see people with their hands together and with their palms outstretched, facing you. And the energy comes from the palm chakras, the energy centers in the middle of your hands. So what you're doing by bringing your palms together and holding them, just put them in front of your chest and just to hold them, let them balance. And as they come together and they balance, you'll feel the weight on your shoulders, and you'll feel the balance in your arms, and you'll feel your energy, your natural energy, just balance. It is the oldest form in the world. It's the biggest secret in the world. It's about your energy and you preserving your energy. And you've only got to do that for a second or two. You've only got to do that for a minute. Just encourage that, and you'll feel the difference between your palms. You'll feel a sensation. You'll feel the energy. It will prickle, tickle, temperature change, a sensation between your palms. Just by doing that and just allowing it to balance. And it's your energy between your palms that works for you. Then when you're happy that your energy is balanced and that your energy centers are all aligned, when you're happy that that's happened, just open your palms and release the energy. Let the energy out into the world. And as you let it out into the world, what you give out, you get back tenfold. So set an intent, set a positive intent. The positive intent with this energy is you want it to go to the places it's needed. You want it to go to the people that need it. You want it to go to the animal kingdom. You want this beautiful energy that you've created to energize the planet, to energize the world. And if you set that intent and you let that energy go to the people, the places, circumstances, The people that see the bullet as a part of their daily existence, allow it to reach out for peace, for love, for health, wealth, and prosperity. And just know that when the energy goes out, it comes back. So just bring your palms together, just settle your palms and set the intent. My energy is my own. And set that intent. As you allow your energies to balance, as you allow all your chakras, as you allow all your internal energy centers to balance, you'll feel it in the pit of your stomach, the dantian, the solar plexus, whatever name you call it, you'll feel it in your solar plexus, and you'll know that the energy that you put out done good. There's a thought for you for this Easter Sunday. Take care, everybody. See you next week. Thanks.
Yeah, bless you all.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do whatever it is you've got to do. Go to Google Reviews. Go to the Animal Spirit Oracle Facebook page. And don't forget our Kickstarter on Wednesday.
Yes, we might see you on Wednesday. Won't promise, but yeah, we might do.
All right,
See you
take
all
care,
soon.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.